Hi all, welcome to our channel Job Masters. So before going to the asset retirement, there is a question mark which asset we wanted to sell to the customer. So first go to the display mode of the asset master, go to transaction code AS03. We need to give the asset master and the company code. So first we need to check what is the acquisition value and depreciation reserve value or accumulated value. So there is 250 rupees is there total ordinary depreciation for the current fiscal year 2025. Let's go to the posted values. So here already we have performed depreciation run for the 10th period and 11th period. So now current open period is 12th period. Now business wants to sell this particular asset. Now let's go to the Excel sheet and we can prepare all the information and then we can post the asset retirement. So asset retirement, current asset value is 10,000 rupees, acquisition value 10,000 rupees. So as per the asset master data, 10,000 rupees. So this was acquisition on January month, and depreciation reserve or accumulated depreciation 166.67. That means 10th period depreciation plus 11th period depreciation. If we can add, that should be equal to our depreciation reserve or accumulated depreciation. So now, as per this information, now current net book value, total asset value minus depreciation reserve value. That means that 10th period, 11th period depreciation amount equal to 9,833.33. So this is current net book value of this particular asset 501. 501 asset master code. Asset master. Asset master code. Now this particular asset. Now business wants to sell this asset on March period because 10th period, 11th period, that means January, February, we already calculated depreciation amount. So hence, now business wants to sell this particular asset on March period. How much amount? Let's take an example. 12,000 rupees, business wants to sell this particular asset. 12,000 rupees. Now, how much gain business will get? So here the formula, sale of asset minus current net book value of the asset. That means 12,000 minus the current net book value 9,833.33. So current gain on asset, now gain on asset 2,166.667. This is the gain on asset if business wants to sell this asset at the price of 12,000 rupees. Let's calculate the accounting entry if we are selling this particular asset. Retirement accounting entry, debit customer. This is note with customer scenario. So here debit customer 12,000 rupees and credit sale of asset 12,000 rupees, and to knock off we need to update as a intermediary account. By default system will fetch this intermediary or offset account. So clearing sale asset sale 12,000 rupees and debit depreciation reserve 166.67. If we can see this exactly what happened in the system, this is the January month, February month depreciation amount. So the same amount is nothing but depreciation reserve or accumulated depreciation value or accumulated depreciation. So we are getting the gain on asset 2166.67. So as per this formula, so we are getting the gain on asset 2166.67 and original value of the asset as a credited 10,000 rupees. So this is the asset retirement entry will be generated at the time of processing the asset retirement. Let's moving to the SAP system. So to perform the retirement accounting transaction, so go to F-92 transaction code, just enter. So now we are selling this asset on March period. So let's select the March period. So document type by default, it will come DR, and company code, we have to give the company code, and currency INR, and so reference number and header text. Let's give header text asset retirement, and posting key 01 debit customer, and select the respective customer. So after selecting the customer, just press enter. Ignore the warning message, just enter. And how much price we wanted to sell? So we are selling this asset 12,000 rupees. So there is a payment terms and everything will be optional fields. If we have the information, we can update this information. Let's give the credit posting key 50 sale of asset. Let's select the sale of asset GL account. So select the sale of asset GL account and press enter and give the 12,000 and select the retirement indicator and press enter. So in this pop-up, so we need to update. So which asset we wanted to sell to the customer. Select the respective asset master data and the asset value date, which date exactly you want to sell that particular asset. Select the same date, March period we wanted to sell. So select the same March date and select complete retirement. Just click on continue. So after click on overview icon. So now debit customer account and credit sale of asset account. Let's go to the menu bar and click on document and click on simulate. Now let's check the retirement entry. So page up. Now we can see all the retirement entries. So debit customer and credit sale of asset 12,000. We can compare to our Excel sheet. Debit customer and credit sale of asset. So this is credit original value of the asset 10,000 and credit original value of the asset 10,000 rupees. So this is depreciation reserve. So debit depreciation reserve 166.67, depreciation reserve 166.67. So the offset account for respective account sale of asset to knock off that value. So the offset account will be generating here with the same price 12,000 rupees. So this is the 12,000 rupees. So then page down. So there is a gain on asset 2166.67. So gain on asset 2166.67. So let's all the values are correct. So let's post this retirement entry. So we have successfully posted this retirement entry. So 6012 is the document number. Go to the menu bar. Go to the menu bar and document. Go to display mode of the document. Now we can see after posting this particular document, we can see this exact entry what we have calculated in the Excel sheet. So this is the retirement entry transaction. And the final step, let's go to the same asset. Go to the display mode of the asset, AS03, transaction code, and give the asset master and the company code. Just press enter and click on asset values. Already retired this particular asset. Observe the retirement of this asset. So 10,000 value of the asset, already depreciation 166.67, and gain on asset 2,166.67, and 12,000 rupees is sale of that particular asset, this asset. Looking for in-depth job focused IT training, please reach out to Job Masters Technologies and take the next step in your career. If you found this video useful, please like, share, subscribe to our channel.